I'm Rod Hayler of Old Bailey Solicitors. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to make a basic plea in mitigation, which would follow a guilty plea or a conviction after trial. If you plan to enter a guilty plea to either a summary-only offence or an either-way offence, then the court will expect you to enter that plea on the first occasion. What happens then depends on the circumstances. The court will either sentence immediately, either without a report or with a report prepared on the day, adjourn for sentence so that a full pre-sentence report can be prepared, or send the case to the Crown Court for sentence if the magistrate's power of sentence are insufficient. This video is designed to help you with a plea in mitigation. Now, it's unlikely that you will deliver it as well as an experienced advocate, but you shouldn't worry too much about that. The court won't expect you to be a brilliant orator and will give you some allowance for that. However, it's good to have good structure and good content. There's no reason why you cannot do this with a little help, and remember that you have one advantage over any advocate. You're saying this on your own behalf, and you have an opportunity to impress the court with your sincerity. Firstly, don't forget that what you've done is a bad thing. You're pleading guilty to and accepting responsibility for committing a crime. This is your opportunity to admit what you've done and to make an apology to all concerned. You would be surprised how effective a heartfelt apology can be. It's helpful to understand the process the court has to go through when sentencing someone. Once you understand their structure, you can build your own along similar lines. This is the general order that the court will follow when considering sentence. Find out what the maximum sentence is. See if there is a sentencing guideline issued by the Sentencing Council. Assess the culpability of the offender. Assess the harm caused by the offence. Work out what category the case should be in and note the range of sentence available. Consider the aggravating or mitigating features in the guideline. Adjust the starting point for this particular offence. Take account of any personal mitigation, and then apply the appropriate discount for any guilty plea. Now, a word or two about guidelines. The Sentencing Council has issued guidance for many offences, but not all. If you go to their website, you will find guidelines for assaults, thefts, burglaries, sexual offending, frauds, and others. If there is no guideline, then go back to the Crown Prosecution Service website, which can be very helpful. The court will not expect you to conduct argument about which category a case should be in, but it's a good idea to familiarise yourself with the likely starting point. Let's take the assault guideline by way of example. In the harm section, regard will be had to the level of injury caused or the vulnerability of the victim. In the culpability category, the court will take account of a significant degree of premeditation or whether a weapon was used. A lack of previous offending would mitigate the position, whilst a record of relevant or similar convictions would aggravate it. In part 2 of this plea and mitigation video, I will show you some useful things to include and I will talk about structure. So see you in the next video, and if you're still unhappy about representing yourself, please get in touch.